How's it going, guys? This is Jason, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. In this episode, we're going to be doing another standard event, and today we're going to be using a Sultai ramp deck. This one made by Little Master CZ for a recent competition. Let's take a look at it. So as you can see, a lot of cards taken at ×4, so pretty straightforward deck in terms of what cards are being used. Some of the staples, we've got Hydroid Krasis for the potentially beefy creature, life gain, and card draw all in one. We've got Cavalier of Thorns for a 5-drop 5/6 with reach and the ability to give you back a card you want from your graveyard after it dies. We've got Nissa for pumping out creatures and giving you that extra mana advantage. And other things for mana ramp, just giving you these big cards earlier on, such as a Leafkin Druid, Paradise Druid, and of course Risen Reef, which is extremely powerful. Also got a few removal cards that are color specific, which obviously their effectiveness will depend on the type of deck you're up against. We're only doing best of one, but in a traditional match, these would be sideboarded out in between the first and second matches, depending on what kind of deck you're up against. Casualties of War are also lots of fun. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with. Let's give it a shot. Miss Q. I like that. Potentially someone who plays pool. Okay. I think we're going to keep this. We've got a Paradise Druid for mana ramp. We've got 4 lands. We do want to draw something a bit cheaper before these 5 costs, but I think we can get there. Let's do a Temple of Mystery. That's another land. We don't need that just yet. So right now we're looking at a turn 4 5-drop because of Paradise Druid. Yeah, so far that's looking like all we're going to do. Let's go ahead and play an island. If we don't draw something else to play before turn 4, then we're probably just going to put out this tap land. So I'm thinking he probably has like a Bone Crusher that he was looking to remove my creature with. Luckily he's got Hexproof, so safe for now. We're definitely not attacking with him now that I know that he has an instant and he's mono red. Honor the God Pharaoh. What was that? Draw 2 cards and mass 1. Interesting. Well, this isn't the kind of mono red I thought it was if it has that in it. Hydroid Krasis. That could be good. I think we want to hold on to that though, because if we only put 2 into it for its X, it's going to be easily killed by a red deck. So we'll just play our tap land, and next turn we'll play one of our 5-drops. The fact that this is a mono red so far makes me think that as long as we get into the end game, we'll definitely have the advantage over him. Direct Current. Oh, it's not mono red. I don't know what this is. I'm seeing Amass cards. I'm seeing Jumpstart cards. I'm seeing Boros colors. Ooh, Risen Reef. I like that. So I do want to think. I think I want to get Risen Reef out before I do Cavalier of Thorns. So I might do Nissa. I think Nissa is the next step here. Let's go ahead and do Fabled Passage. We'll find a forest since we're about to put out Nissa. Yeah, let's get that out right away. And start attacking with it.
We are all connected. Rise, my elemental friend.
So next turn, I'm thinking Risen Reef, and then Cavalier of Thorns. Oops. Drank my coffee too loudly. Oh, jeez. Is he going to kill this thing? Oh, he's nearly at... Okay, he's out of mana, so I think we're... He really wanted Nissa dead. Alright, let's do Risen Reef now. Yes, please. Sweet. Casualties of War. Do we have enough mana for Cavalier of Thorns? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do. We're going to do it after combat, though.
Harness the elements.
Because we want these guys to attack with vigilance. And now comes Cavalier of Thorns. Oh yeah. And we will take Watery Grave. Look at all this mana advantage we're getting. What went into our graveyard? Okay, so if Cavalier of Thorns dies, we'll probably just put another Cavalier of Thorns on top of our library. Well, good for him. He finally got rid of Nissa after 3 cards. Hey, a 3-for-1 trade, I'll definitely take it. That's worth. Yeah, I think we got all the advantage we need, so we're pretty much set. I think we could just... Actually, we're going to hold off on Paradise Druid, because I think we're going to put out Hydroid next. Yeah, let's put out Hydroid. Or do I want to do another Cavalier of Thorns? Let's do Cavalier of Thorns, actually. Because then we can have mana untapped for, we could have mana untapped for Aether Gust if we need it. Yeah. We'll save Hydroid for when our hand is a bit emptier. Still not sure what this deck was, but I don't think we're going to get a chance to find out. Direct Current. That's fine. I mean, Risen Reef has already served its purpose. We already have a ridiculous mana and field advantage. This game's already over. Yep. Good game. Alright, that went pretty well. Let's go again. Happy Eidolon. I'm enjoying these names I'm seeing recently. Okay, I like this. We've got 2 mana ramp tiny creatures, and then we've got Hydroid for later. I think we'll keep this. The main issue I'm seeing is that we have 2 Fabled Passages, but I think we just play 1 turn 1, and then we'll be okay. Patience, my pups. Aha. Okay, adventure deck. Yeah, let's do turn 1 Fabled Passage. We'll probably turn that into a forest. Yeah, I think a forest. Then we'll do Leafkin. Turn 3 Risen Reef. Turn 4 Nissa, potentially. So, Simic Adventures, or maybe Tamar Adventures? Oh, geez. There's the 5/5. Well, that's going to be an issue. Okay, we're definitely doing Risen Reef. In fact, let's do that first before we do anything else. Another Nissa, that's nice. It's nice to have. Yeah, let's put out a tap land. Watery Grave, so let's do Overgrown Tomb, actually. We want Forest on the field for when Nissa comes out. Beanstalk, okay. Yeah, so I think we're going to do Nissa, and that'll potentially draw Lovestruck Beast's attack. Is this worth a trade, though? This is a Temor Adventures, by the way, I'm just realizing. Do I want to trade Edgewell Innkeeper for Risen Reef? No, I think my Risen Reef's too valuable. We'll take this damage for now. Casualties of War, I like to see that. We're going to use that pretty soon to get rid of Lovestruck Beast, most likely. But let's do a Nissa. So we'll do Fabled Passage. And we need another swamp for Casualties of War, so we'll take that. And then we'll do Nissa. And if we take a forest, we have enough to play another Leafkin after combat.
The land fights for us.
So let's attack. Let's play that Leafkin. Yes, give me that. Give me that land advantage. So we should have enough for Casualties of War next turn. Fae of Wishes, okay. I'm not happy to see that, but to be expected in an adventure deck, I guess. Lava Coil. What's he going to use that on? My land, maybe? Oh, my Leafkin. So he's just ensuring that Nissa dies. That's fine. Whether Nissa's alive or not, I still have enough mana to cast Casualties of War, so I'm okay with that. And I have a second one. Fantastic. So let's see. Casualties of War. Or do I want to do another Nissa? If I do another Nissa, he's just going to do the same thing. Although, actually, I'll have 2 3/3s if I do another Nissa, so maybe I should do that. Yeah, I think I want to do another Nissa, because there's the potential he might play something other than a creature or land, and then I can get more value out of Casualties of War. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and do a breeding... Actually, we're going to do an island. And the reason for that is one of them... Actually, no. Yeah, we'll do an island. The reason I'm deciding that is because he's probably going to start killing my lands when they start blocking. So I want to make one of them a creature that I care less about. Oh my goodness. I drank my coffee and it went down the wrong pipe. Okay. Sorry about that. What did he just play? Escape from the Wilds? That's fine. He's only got 2 mana, so what is he going to do with it? Maybe a Lucky Clover? That would be great, because then my Casualties of War can... Oh, he's playing that as a creature. Alright. Well, I think I might actually have him next turn, depending on how he attacks. If he attacks with Lovestruck Beast, then I think I have him. Because he's at 5 life. Yeah, I'm fine with taking 1 or going down to 1 loyalty counter.
I will endure.
Yeah, pretty sure I've got this. So we'll do Casualties of War and destroy Fae of Wishes. Land and creature. And then I can use Noxious Grasp to destroy a creature that's green or white. I can use that to destroy Edgewall Innkeeper. Yeah. This is looking like it's over. Good game. Oh man. that coffee that I just choked on threw me off a bit. That's what happens, I guess, when I play this first thing in the morning instead of in the afternoon like I'm used to. Okay, I like this. Lots of cheap stuff. We have 3 lands. We can get a swamp with our Fabled Passage. And we've got Risen Reef. I like that. Yeah, let's do a Fabled Passage first to make sure we get that land right away. Mono red. Okay, well, I'm happy we have a Leafkin Druid turn 2. Let's get that swamp. And it looks like Aether Gust will come in handy against this deck. Yeah, we'll probably do a turn 3 Risen Reef and put out our breeding pool tapped. Okay, so this is looking like a Cavalcade deck. Hopefully it doesn't have a shock. That'd be unfortunate. Oh, looks like it does. Yeah. We're still going to do our turn 3 Risen Reef, I think. Or we could do Aether Gust. Well, no, if we're doing Aether Gust, we have to pay 2 life anyway, so if we're going to pay life, we might as well put out Risen Reef. Nice. Hydroid Krasis is a good draw against this deck. It'll help us recover some life, and potentially make a creature that's too big for him to kill. Question now is, do I want to block with Risen Reef? I think I want to keep it here. Because I think we can survive these creatures by putting out Nissa. We're not going to be able to put Nissa out next turn, but next turn we can Aether Gust, and then he'll only have 1 attacker. So I think we can just stall. I don't want to lose Risen Reef just yet. Another Aether Gust, nice. Okay, so green or white. Noxious Grasp is not going to help us. Aether Gust can also be used against Cavalcade if he plays several 1/1s next turn. But let's put out a tap land. And we're going to do Aether Gust, and we'll attack with Risen Reef since we're not going to block with him. Hello? Seems he has a 1-cost instant, which makes me think Shock. I wonder if he's going to use it on Risen Reef. Alright, so I'm thinking most likely we'll Aether Gust Cavalcade. Oh, Legion Warboss. Actually, maybe we want to Aether Gust Legion Warboss before combat begins. That's a tough one, because that one is creating him creatures. Yeah, I think we probably want to Aether Gust that. And then we can play Nissa next turn. Actually, we need to draw land, I just realized, in order to play Nissa next turn, so hopefully that happens. That's a land, but we have to pay 2 life. I think it's worth it, though. As long as he doesn't play, like, another Cavalcade, we should be okay. And actually, even if he does, we can Aether Gust it. I think we're getting to the point, though, where we need to keep Risen Reef as a blocker just in case. Next turn, we're definitely playing Hydroid Krasis. There's Legion Warboss. We're going to take 3 damage if he attacks with everyone, which means we'll survive. But we definitely need to Aether Gust Legion Warboss. So let's do that. Yeah. So we should still survive. Oh, shit, no. Oh, I forgot that we would have to tap Breeding Pool. Okay. Well, we're dead. I think we probably had to Aether Gust Cavalcade of Calamity. That's game. Whoops. Well, let's go again. Alright. I get 1 misplay per episode, right? That's the rule, guys. So I've had my 1. Vino 92. I like this hand. We've got Paradise Druid. Got some removal. We've got Risen Reef. We've got some lands. Probably do a turn 1 Fabled Passage. Yeah, turn 1 Fabled Passage, turn 2 Watery Grave, I think. Scoured Barrens, interesting. What is this? So I think we're going to look for a forest. Yeah, we need a forest if we're doing Watery Grave next turn. Risen Reef, another one, excellent. Paradise Druid. So turn 3, probably Risen Reef and Temple of Malady. Turn 4, maybe another Risen Reef. I definitely want to compound these if I can. The main issue I'm seeing is that with black and white, there's the risk of like a Chaos Wrath that could board wipe, but Risen Reef will at least help us put mana on the field, which is an advantage that will stay after that. I think we want more lands. Let's put our Risen Reef now. Yes. Hopefully he plays another creature, because that'll make me think that, yes, okay. He's playing another creature, that means that he's going to be less likely to... And there's another creature. He's going to be less likely to board wipe. Looks like we don't actually have any removal against black, which is unfortunate, but we can play Cavalier of Thorns, which will be a reach blocker. But I do want to play Risen Reef one more time. I think we can survive this guy for now. Because, yeah, I want to continue building that mana advantage if I can. Casualties of War will also take care of Bloodthirsty Aerialist. We may do that next turn. Let's put out Leafkin Druid as well. That can block his 2/2. It looks like we do have enough mana for Casualties of War next turn, so I like that. And, yeah, I think we just need to survive one more turn. Not yet sure if we have enough mana for Nissa and Casualties of War. I'd have to do that math. Another Bloodthirsty Aerialist, alright. So we're definitely going to need Cavalier of Thorns pretty soon to start blocking these flyers. You block you, and we have to take the 4 for now. And the good thing is he only has 4 lands, so Casualties of War might be crippling to him. Let's see. So if we do Nissa, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have enough for Casualties of War and Nissa, so we're going to do that.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. The land shall conquer you.
Do I want to attack first? I think I probably do, because these guys have Vigilance, and I think it's unlikely that he'll block with his Cauldron Familiar and Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Yeah, so we get that free damage in. Casualties of War now. We'll destroy land and a creature. Creature's going to be this big guy. Land is going to be Godless Shrine. And now he's down to 3, just like that. And also, we could also Noxious Grasp his Charming Prince. Although I don't know if that's necessary since we have Leafkin Druid. Murderous Rider. Well, I could Aether Gust my Nissa, but we have Asperities in our hand, so I might just let that go through. Because yeah, I think we want to try and draw another Casualties of War if we can. So I think this is fine. We're just going to play Cavalier of Thorns next turn. Do I want to destroy his Charming Prince? It doesn't seem like it's a threat, so I think I'll hold on to Noxious Grasp. Ooh, another Risen Reef. Oh my god. Okay, can we do Nissa and another Casualties of War? Oh, we don't have Casualties of War, never mind. The question is, can we do Nissa and another Cavalier of Thorns? We definitely want to get rid of this Bloodthirsty Aerialist, so I think we do need to do Cavalier of Thorns as soon as possible. So if we do Nissa, that's, let's see, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we do have enough. We've also got more attackers.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Oh, we don't even need to do combat first, but we're going to. We'll keep that pressure up. And then, yeah, Cavalier of Thorns. Hydroid Krasis, beautiful. That'll help us regain a bit of life, give us a flyer. And Temple of Malady, sure. Another Cavalier of Thorns, sounds good. I think we're pretty well set here. We've even got enough for our Noxious Grasp if he plays another threatening white creature. Cruel Celebrant, potentially a target for that. Did you forget that I have Reach? I think he may have. Well, we're going to destroy Cruel Celebrant before that creature dies. Yep. Good game. I have a hunch that he forgot that Cavalier of Thorns has Reach. Alright. Let's keep it going. Feeling like the mana ramp in this deck is really effective. It seems to be happening pretty consistently. I think in large part that's due to Paradise Druids and Leafkins and Risen Reefs just consistently showing up in starting hands. I don't know about this hand. 3 Hydroid Krasises. I mean, I guess it's okay because we have a Paradise Druid, but this only guarantees that we can play a Hydroid Krasis with 1 for X on turn 3. I think we'll keep it, just hoping that we draw more land. Yeah, I mean, it's technically... No, we need to mulligan this, I think. Yeah, I'm on the fence, but I think we're going to mulligan this. This is better. Now we've got 3 lands. Paradise Druid. Aether Gust. Yeah, I think we'll keep this one. We can get rid of Casualties of War for now, since that's the farthest off. And we'll do a turn 1 Fabled Passage and find an island. Thalmire Knight. Looking like an adventure deck. Nissa, okay, I'd like to see that. Let's go ahead and put out Paradise Druid. Next turn we'll do Temple of Malady, probably. And turn after that, it's looking like Nissa. Noxious Grasp. Green or white? Well, we just saw that he's Golgari, so I do want this, because anything that's green we can kill with this. Let's go ahead and just pass the turn. We can use Aether Gust if it... Yeah, okay, good. So Noxious Grasp and Aether Gust will both be useful against anything he has that's green. Rotting Regisar is not green. That's going to be an issue. But we don't have an immediate solution for that right now. Even Cavalier of Thorns is not strong enough to kill that. So I think we're just going to have to tolerate that damage for a bit. We might play Nissa just to divert some of the damage. Yeah, I think we'll play Nissa. We'll create more creatures for blocking. And she'll potentially divert Rotting Regisar's damage from us. And let's do... Do I want to do Overgrown Tomb or Breeding Pool? Depends on whether I want Noxious Grasp or Aether Gust. You know what I could do? I could do Breeding Pool and then Aether Gust Nissa, so I could play her again next turn if Rotting Regisar attacks her. I think that's exactly what I'll do. That'll sort of stall me 1 turn exactly. Yeah, sounds good. And meanwhile, he's still discarding cards. Of course, this all depends on whether he attacks Nissa or not. Yep, he's attacking Nissa. Okay, so I'm going to Aether Gust Nissa, I think. No blocks. Yeah, let's Aether Gust. And we'll just play her again next turn. And if we play her again next turn, that means potentially we could kill Rotting Regisar with our 2 blocking lands. What else is he going to play this turn, though? The Great Henge. Well, that's not a creature or planeswalker, so we can't get rid of that with Noxious Grasp, unfortunately. Oh, no, we can't play Nissa again. You son of a bitch. Well, we're slightly dead in the water right now, unfortunately. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't destroy my breeding pool. I would have thought that would be a better choice than Paradise Druid, but hey. He got the job done, in any case. Yeah, the Great Henge is a huge problem. We really need Casualties of War. And also enough mana to cast it. This is not good. This is not good at all. I think we might be dead here. Trying to think what we could draw that would turn this around. Hydroid. It's not. It's only, we're only going to get 2 out of it. I mean, it's all we can cast, so we might as well. Shit. Yeah. We're going to put 2 into it. I know we could keep Breeding Pool as a blocker, but I do want to draw at least 1 card. Leafkin. Yeah, I don't know. I think this this just didn't work out. We didn't get enough of our tiny creatures in the beginning to ramp up. Now we're stuck with not enough mana for our big stuff. It looks like he's got removal all over the place. Yeah. Casualties of War. That's game. Alright. Yeah, part of that could have just been the starting hand as well. It just wasn't a stellar starting hand, that match. Let's go again. Yeah, unfortunately black is the one color that my color-dependent removal spells don't affect. This looks pretty good. 2 Leafkins, a Risen Reef, Noxious Grasp. We'll keep it. We'll go with that turn 1 Fabled Passage and get a Forest. Turn 2 Watery Grave, turn 3 Temple of Malady. And what are we up against? Uh-huh. Let's find that forest. Nissa, okay. Blue-green. Could either be ramp or flash. Probably flash, since he passed the turn. We're going to do Risen Reef. It'll probably be countered, though, so maybe I want to do another Leafkin. Let's do a Leafkin. Actually, no, we'll do Risen Reef. I'll probably quench it or something, but I've learned from past matches that when you're up against a deck with counters, you need to just draw the counters out. You can't just stall because they want you to stall. Okay, so it was countered. Let's do Temple of Malady. Swamp. We don't need more lands. We have enough for Nissa, so I think we need more threats to sort of outpace his counters. Also, as long as you're playing spells that he has to counter, he's not playing threats. So we do want to keep him on the defensive. Okay, Growth Spiral, so he's tapped out. We're going to be able to play Nissa next turn. Yeah. Getting Nissa out will be an important advantage against this deck because he'll definitely want to have prevented it from entering the field. So yeah, let's do Fabled Passage? Wait a second, is Noxious Grasp useful against this? Oh, Noxious Grasp is useful against the green part of his deck, so we can use this against something like a Nightpack Ambusher if he plays that. Very nice. So yeah, Fabled Passage. Let's find us a forest. Actually, no, let's find an island, because we already have another forest coming out with Breeding Pool. Nissa. And we're going to turn... Oh, Watery Grave's not a forest, though, so we won't be able to do Noxious Grasp. We need, like, an Overgrown Tomb to play Noxious Grasp with 1 land. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll do a forest then, so we can get out another Leafkin Druid. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have Noxious Grasp for next turn. Hopefully he doesn't play Nightpack Ambusher before I untap. Oh, wow, he conceded. Alright. I'll take it. We're very close to that 750 gold quest. Also, if you guys noticed that my gold jumped up dramatically, that's because I recently realized that buying the Mastery Pass for Eldraine retroactively gives you all the rewards you would have gotten. So I was basically maxed out with Mastery, so I was like, I might as well buy the pass and get a whole bunch of free shit. So I did that, and I got like a bajillion mythic rares and a whole bunch of rares and a bunch of gems. My gems basically doubled, and I got something like 10,000 gold, all from my Mastery rewards. So I'm definitely happy with that purchase. Let's keep it going. Because, yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do play Magic pretty much every day. So, someone like me is definitely going to get the best value out of a Mastery Pass. Let's see. This is okay. We have Leafkin and Paradise Druid to cast early game. We do need to draw more lands. And hopefully a Risen Reef, so we can get these guys out later. But the early mana ramp is looking okay. My pups didn't like that, apparently. More land, okay, that's what I wanted to see. So we'll do an Overgrown Tomb, then a Swamp. What is this, an Opt or a Spectral Sailor? What are you waiting for? Or is he just holding full control for no reason? Hello? What are you doing? What is happening right now? Your go. This is not the time to be thinking. It's only turn 1. What? Why did he just get extra time? What is this bullshit? Or is it because the phase shifted from my main phase to my end step? I think that might have been it. Hey, if you want to waste all your time, that's fine. Might automatically time you out if you're not... I wonder if he got disconnected or something. That could be it. He's not looking at his hand. Oh, there we go. What took you so long? Alright, whatever. Hey, let's do a... I don't want to do Paradise or Leafkin. Probably Paradise Druid. He might get countered, but that's fine. Oh, an Opt. Okay, he's not getting countered. Well... Turn 3, probably a Leafkin Druid and Watery Grave. Then turn 4, we should have enough for Cavalier of Thorns. If we put out Fabled Passage and find a forest. Yeah. Actually, if we put out Watery Grave untapped... Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Leafkin Druid and see if he counters it. If he does counter it, then we'll probably do Paradise Druid. Because he'll be tapped out. Let's just see what he does. Another Opt, okay, so he's not countering it. Well, he is still tapped out, so I might still... That's what I was waiting to see, if he was going to tap out. So now maybe I will play another Paradise Druid. Just get as much mana ramp as possible to ensure we can play our big spells. Still not really sure what we're up against yet. I haven't seen any counters, but I've seen 2 Opts. I think we're going to Cavalier of Thorns. I think that's what's next on the docket. We'll do Fabled Passage. We'll find a forest. And yeah, Cavalier of Thorns. See if he counters this. Presumably he will. Yeah, there it is. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're starting to actually draw the counters out. But, now we get to attack with 4 damage, so... What do you have to do about that? Spectral Sailor, maybe? Unsummon? What the fuck? Huh, alright. A minor annoyance. Another... Wow, we have 3 Cavaliers of Thorns. I'm happy to see that. Okay, so... We can do Cavalier of Thorns again, and if we play Breeding Pool, we can... actually, let's do Paradise Druid first. See if he counters it. If he lets it through and doesn't do anything, we'll probably just put out Breeding Pool tapped and then attack with our Paradise Druid. If he does counter it... Okay, he didn't counter it. So yeah, let's just attack. Put this out tapped. Chemister's Insight, okay. So I think next turn we'll probably do another Cavalier of Thorns. I don't know if I've seen a... Oh! Azorius. I didn't even notice this. So it's an Azorius control, but he has no planes? What the fuck? Well, we can now do Cavalier of Thorns without tapping my Paradise Druid, so let's attack first. Raisin Borrower. Alright. That's fine. Should I play that again? Or should I do Cavalier of Thorns? I think I should probably do Paradise Druid. And I'll keep Noxious Grasp for in case he happens to play any white creatures. Alright, so now he's got a Brazen Borrower. We're still out-damaging him, but I think the main thing I'm worried about right now is if he plays like a Gadwick. That'd be kind of annoying. What is this? I've never seen this. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped, if it isn't being declared as an attacker, you may draw a card. What? What is this bullshit? He gets to just draw cards every time I use these for mana? Oh. That's really good against this deck. How annoying. So basically my Paradise Druids have to be attacking. Well, you know what? We might do Casualties of War then. I don't like that. Ooh, Risen Reef. Oh, shit. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put out Risen Reef, and if he counters it, he'll be tapped out, and then we can play... Oh, we won't quite have enough for Casualties of War. We'll have enough for Cavalier of Thorns, though. But then he'll draw a bunch of cards. So... Yeah, let's go ahead and... I'm not sure. I don't know how... I definitely don't want to give him card draw unnecessarily. So I think we are going to Casualties of War. And then attack with our Paradise... We'll attack with our Paradise Druid first. Yeah, and then we'll do Casualties of War. Land, enchantment, and creature. Land is going to be Castle Vantress. So he gets to draw one card because we tapped Leafkin, but is he going to counter it? That's the question. He is, okay, he had a negate. Alright, well, I think we had to try that. This is really interesting. He's only got blue lands, but I see blue-white spells in his deck. What is going on? We're definitely going to want Cavalier of Thorns out probably next turn to prevent Brazen Borrower from attacking. And there's Gadwick. I don't want to see that. It means he can start tapping my shit when he plays instants. Noxious Grasp is not useful until he starts playing white things, which I haven't seen any. How much mana do we have? I don't really want to tap my mana from these guys because of this fucking Verity Circle. Man, that's annoying. Yeah, so I think we're going to do... We'll do Cavalier of Thorns. And if he counters it, we'll play Risen Reef. Actually... No, we'll do Risen Reef first. I think Cavalier of Thorns is more important to get out. Yeah. Okay, you let it through. So we're not going to play Cavalier of Thorns this turn then. Enter's tapped. And then we're going to hold off. I'd like to find a Nissa. But yeah, I definitely don't want him drawing cards with this Verity Circle unnecessarily, so he is sort of limiting my ability to use these guys. Oh, shit, does Gadwick proc this? Whenever it becomes tapped, yes, wow. Wow. So he's just drawing cards every time he plays a blue instant now. That is... Oh, that is a mean combo. I have never seen this combo before. I like it. I mean, it's hideous against this deck. I mean, it's working really well. But, man, that's a good combo. No, my Casualties of War. I could have used that. And he's keeping just enough mana untapped to counter stuff. Fuck. This is bad. Another Risen Reef. We're going to do Risen Reef, and I think another... We're going to do Cavalier of Thorns, because we need to start blocking that Brazen Borrower. I don't mind that much if we give him cards. At this point, we need to stop the damage. Also, if we can build enough of a mana advantage... if we can build enough of a mana advantage, we might be able to outpace his ability to tap me and his ability to draw cards. Yeah, we'll keep that on top so that when we play Cavalier of Thorns, if it goes through, we'll have another land coming in. Here comes a counter, though. I have a feeling. Sinister Sabotage. Yeah. Oh, man. This is quite a combo he's got going on. So is his strategy to draw me out with Jace? Or to draw himself out with Jace? It's probably the latter. Because he's drawing cards like crazy with this Gadwick Verity Circle combo. I need some tougher creatures on the field because of Gadwick as being a blocker. Also, I need a reach blocker for Brazen Borrower, otherwise he's going to kill me.
How you play the hand.
Yeah, he's milling himself. I mean, he's still a while away. He's still a while off before he gets there, but I think he's going to kill me with Brazen Borrower before any of that happens. Well, unfortunately, Cavalier of Thorns is like the only thing I can play. He's probably going to counter it. What I really need is like a Hydroid Krasis, because then even if that gets countered, I still get the benefit out of it. But yeah, I gotta say, seeing how effective this combo looks with Verity Circle and Gadwick, I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen this more in the meta. That is a surprising combo. Alright, what is his ultimate? -8? It's not quite time to start attacking into Jace. I think we're still okay. But yeah, these Noxious Grasps are essentially useless against this. It looks like it's a mono blue. Which makes it kind of surprising that I saw a deploy in there. Yeah, look at all this card draw he's getting. 2 cards from Chemist's Insight, 1 card from Verity Circle, 1 card from tapping my creature. Oh, that was the same as the one from Verity Circle, but still. Yeah, he's about to kill me with Brazen Borrower unless I can put out a blocker. Despite all this mana advantage I have like no card advantage. My hand is essentially empty because these cards aren't effective against this deck. And he just took back a Sinister Sabotage. I think I'm dead here. Because in order for my Risen Reefs to give me card advantage, I need an Elemental to get on the field, and that's not happening because he keeps countering them. So he's doing a very effective job at controlling my deck. A land, yeah, we're dead. Fuck. Man. It was an unfortunate defeat, but it was really nice to see sort of a new archetype. I mean, that looks really effective, that Verity Circle combo with Gadwick. It's kind of impressive. And you know what? We got to 4 wins, so we covered the entry cost of the standard event, so I'm happy with this run-through. Let's see what we got for prizes.
There is much to learn from symbiotic
Alright, sounds good.
relationships.
And, oh, I did get enough XP for that mythic. Awesome. So, yeah, look at my gold. We're almost at 20,000, and I have decided, I think, I am going to start doing weekly ranked draft videos. That's going to start this week. I plan to start doing those I'm going to release those episodes on Wednesdays. No, not Wednesdays. Thursdays. Because on Wednesdays, I don't have time to record a regular episode of Magic, so I'll pre-record the ranked draft on the weekend to be released on the day where I would have not released an episode because I don't have time to record another episode. But basically on weekdays, we'll have regular episodes of standard events like I've been doing, and then on Thursdays, instead of that, we'll have a ranked draft episode. So yeah, I think I'm going to start that this week. We'll see how it goes, if I want to continue it. But yeah, I think it'll be a nice change of pace. It's something that'll mix up what I've been doing already, and I know a couple people have already been asking for it. So we'll see how I do. I should preface it by saying that deck building is not necessarily my strong suit. I don't claim to be a good deck builder. But we'll see how I do. I'll do my best, and yeah, it'll be interesting in any case. But yeah, that's going to wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.